Welcome to another Prairie Sailor Pepper news update, the segment where I give updates about the Naval Reserve, but also mostly just about myself. Today is a bit of a bittersweet day. I give the good news first. My wife and I are expecting a child any day now. Baby's on the way, and I will get to take advantage of the fantastic Canadian Armed Forces parental leave benefits. I will be taking 6 months off. This is my last day of work, and I'm going to be receiving a top-up on my EI to 93% of my income for the duration of that period. That sounds too good to be true. It's such a great benefit, and especially as the father, the non-birthing parent, to be able to take advantage of that as well is a fantastic policy. You can take the standard plan, which is 93% top up for up to around a year. And the extended plan for 18 months is top up to 55% of your income. So it really is a fantastic benefit. I'm very privileged to be taking this time off and to having income during that period. I'm really looking forward to spending time at home with my family. The bad news is that my office space is being reallocated. So this will be my last video here in the recruiting office at HMCS Chippawa. The other thing I've been busy with is preparing for the Naval Centennial. So 2023 is the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Naval Reserve in Canada and also of HMCS Chippawa. So we've got a number of things planned. I've been working on 100 Years of Service, a documentary of the last 100 years of service here at HMCS Chippawa in Winnipeg. I've interviewed a number of veterans, previous commanding officers of HMCS Chippawa, the Naval Museum of Manitoba, volunteer staff. So I've done my best to put together a video history of HMCS Chippawa here in Winnipeg. That'll be coming out soon. I've really been crunch time this week because it's my last day getting all those interviews filmed. So I'll be doing a lot of editing at home while on leave, but I like doing it. Another event we've got coming up is the Naval Ball. So even though I'm on leave, I'll probably attend it as a guest. So I should do a vlog of the Naval Ball and we'll get to share those celebrations with you. Another thing that we're doing is we're having a field gun restored. So the gun will be fired on the Naval Reserve birthday at the legislature here in Winnipeg. So that is very exciting. I'll try to pop out and get some footage of that for you. Also, the Royal Canadian Navy Band of HMCS Chippawa is doing an alumni recording. So they're inviting prior members to come in, setting the band room up as a recording studio, and we'll be recording some Centennial celebration music. So keep an eye out for that to be released. Some other exciting news for me is that I've recently done my first YouTube collaboration. So I was interviewed on Kyra Nankiville's channel. She does an Army Reserve channel. It's fantastic. She has a really great Ace the CFAT series where she gives practice problems and explanations, some tutoring on how to be successful in the Canadian Forces aptitude test. It's a fantastic channel. I was very happy to be a guest on that show. So that should be coming out soon. And I'll link it in the description when it comes out. Another video I completed recently, again, just trying to get everything done that I can before I go on leave here, is I've been meaning to do this for like 2 years, I finally did a force evaluation demo video. So I filmed it all earlier this week. Again, I'll be editing it while I'm on leave, and that should be coming out for you soon. On the unit level, another event we have coming up in the winter is in March. We will have the Port Inspection Diver Ice Dive exercise at West Hawk Lake. I will try to do my best to pop out to West Hawk and hang out with the divers. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love the ice dive exercise, so hopefully we'll be able to bring you another ice dive video in March. Other than that, I've got a few things that I've been meaning to make videos on, and I'm hoping that with my time off, once we get settled in with baby at home, I'll have a little bit of time to do some videos, see if I can get a home studio set up, and I have a lot of great ideas for content to keep coming your way, so stay tuned on the Prairie Sailor channel. I put a lot of effort into making this a nice little YouTube studio. I've got my sound foam here. Who knows how much one piece of foam does to help, but it looks good anyway. That's from my old roommate that I had. He was a drummer and he put foam all over the walls in the basement. We were in a side-by-side to try to mitigate the noise of the drums a little bit. And he moved out before I did and left it up. So we tore it all down, but he put it directly on the walls. So taking it off was quite a project. I don't think we got the damage deposit back on that one, but I saved some of it and I put it on little particle board panels instead of putting it directly on the wall this time. So that'll be coming with me. I'm looking forward to finding out where my new office is going to be and setting up a new studio space. So that will be the first project, or one of the first projects when I come back in August. Another item I was pretty happy with is, you can see I've got this plant here. So this office is in the center of the building and there's no windows, so I have no natural light, and I had a really hard time keeping plants alive. So I went out and purchased this light. It's like a grow light, I guess, like a ultraviolet light, and it keeps my plant alive mostly, and also it gives some good background light there, so that's a great thing. I'm like 90% packed up. I just left all the things that I wanted to be in the shot here. My uniforms are all packed, my filing cabinets all cleaned out, bookshelf, everything packed into boxes. So busy day today, getting ready for the move and getting ready for my leave period. So I'll just do a quick little before and after here so we can see the office transformation. So here I got my YouTube setup, got my lights, bookcase is mostly cleared off, got my desk. I kept all my coins and my badges out because I was going to do a video on that, but I think I'll wait till I get home. I have my commendation, Chief Award, a lot of great artwork up on the walls here. Got my plant that's still alive with my light. That's the folder with the commendation in it as well. Some more artwork. My nice little sound panel. Looks good. Gotta put my stereo somewhere. University degree, some more artwork, commanding officer certificate of recognition. I've got all my uniform packed up over here, box of stuff that's coming home, a box of stuff that's just going in storage here, some stuff from the bookshelf. I'd say I'm past the halfway point of getting cleaned up here, but quite a project. So it turns out this isn't a nice office. I just made it nice. We're finally done. That poster I attached to the filing cabinet there is glued on quite firmly, and I thought I'd wreck it if I tried to pry it off, so the next person gets one nice thing. And that's it. End of an era. I will say I think this is appropriate timing. Like I said, it kind of feels like the end of an era, of the birthplace of the Prairie Sailor channel. But also, again, I put it out in a short, but in case you haven't seen it, the Prairie Sailor channel did pass the official Naval Reserve national channel for YouTube subscribers this week. So we are the #1 source of Naval Reserve information on YouTube in Canada. That's something to be proud of, and I guess ready to move on to the next step at home for a bit, and then hopefully in a new studio. Okay, how come in movies and TV, when someone like gets fired from a job, they leave with like one little box? This is what I accumulated over 6.5 years in that office. Anyway, time to load the car. All right, car's loaded. Everyone's gone. It's like 6:30. It's dark on a Friday. Ready for the weekend. I'm ready for 6 months off with my family. Really looking forward to it. Thank you to HMCS Chippawa. I'm very happy for the parental leave benefit. And thank you to all of you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for helping make the Prairie Sailor channel the #1 Naval Reserve channel in Canada. And this is Prairie Sailor signing off.